Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Time for Fitness Friday with Desiree Fontaine, getting you in shape just in time to hit the beach.
You know why I'm ready?
Why are you ready?
Because we only just have to sit here.
We're going to sit here and watch.
Desiree has to do all the work, and fitness trainer Dave Parise showing us ways to shape up those legs.
Exactly. I'm telling you, he's here, Sonia, Darren. We're going to be working that leg and lower body all together, and the butt, indeed. That's all included here. I'm joined by Dave Parise. He is our celebrity fitness trainer and from Results Plus in Hamden. Yes. There we go, posture. There we go. We got to get the posture in. Right. Okay, now listen, we're going to be focusing on the lower body this week. We're going to be doing the legs and the butt.
Yes, leg and butt blast series.
Okay, let's talk about some of the exercises you've got incorporated in part of this new 25 that you're doing. Okay. And we'll be joined here by actually Chrissy, your wife, who's our fitness model.
Yes.
And we're going to be working on following her. Can you start showing us some of the exercises we're doing today? Okay. We're going to be doing a little bit of the lunges, squat, and the lateral tube walk?
Yes, there's 3 exercises, and what we're going to do is incorporate all 3.
Okay.
Go from one right into another. That's 1 complete set. I'm going to do that 12 to 15 reps. We're going to show the proper mechanics first, starting with your feet shoulder width apart. You can go right into the squat. Now, when most people squat, you got to notice the knees. You don't want the knees to jut forward. Okay, you're going to initiate the drive from the hip complex right here, going down slowly, and you're coming down. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause.
This is all part of the lunge.
1, 2, 3, up. Yes, this is the actual squat.
The squat, okay.
Okay, now we could also add some application to the squat. You could also add dumbbells, light dumbbells to the squat, a little on a custom stimulus to put more emphasis into the quadriceps themselves. You could also hold the dumbbells on your shoulder.
Okay.
And go through the squat as well. After
and this
the
is
squat,
great because you can do this on the beach or on the go. This is something you can incorporate and do
You do not need equipment, actually. And what we're going to do now is go right into the lunge.
The lunge, okay, great.
1 foot back.
Now, this is just focusing on the legs and the butt, but also does some other stuff. It's all part of that target training you talk about. So
yes,
it's
everything
good for
is
not
integrated
just the lower body.
From the waist down, Desiree. You're working every single muscle. And of course, you're focusing more on the quadricep here.
Okay.
But because you're not fixed to a machine and the joints can move freely, you'll have that ability to work the entire, including the core.
The core, okay. So how do you feel right now, Kristen?
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
My body.
Now add some other stuff. I mean, like no, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Step forward. Step back. Here's one thing I want to mention is when you do a lunge, it's a static lunge. Never step forward, never step back. A lot of stress on the joints.
And she's moving everything. Everything is very still. You're able to target,
very
like
slow,
I said, the lower body.
Very
but you're
controlled.
working everything, so we're getting rid of all that excess fat and
maintaining
replacing it all with
perfect
muscle.
Posture. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's much more efficient, and my body's never been as hard, until I started doing target training.
Okay. Perfect. Now let's talk about that lateral tube walk. We're going to get into that.
Okay, Desiree, you've heard this before, that the women get on these machines and they work their outer thigh.
Right, the saddlebag, as I call it.
Yeah, everybody at home needs to know there's no such thing as an outer thigh. Okay, that's geography, not anatomy. What we're working right now is the side of the glutes. Let's just talk about the butt and the glutes right here, the side of the glutes. There is no outer thigh in the human body. So she's going to work the side of her butts here, lateral tube walk. She's loaded with the tube. She's going to walk to the side very slowly. When you do this, you do not want to rock. So look at a steady cam.
Very still.
Very steady. Nothing rocks. The leg that follows doesn't drag along. Toes are pointed straight out in front of you.
Now, Dave, talk about how many times we should be doing this. This is something we're going to be doing. You've done the lunges, squats, and the lateral tube walk, but how many times, how many reps should we be doing this to get the results that we want, to get that look that we're looking for?
The Nuke 25 program calls for about 12 to 15 reps of each segment.
Okay.
3 segments is 1 set. And you're going to go around 3 times. So the squat, the lunge, the lateral tube walk is considered 1 set.
Okay.
And this is the lateral tube walk. So she's going to walk about maybe 10 times to the left, 10 times to the right.
Now, in between this, we're doing what you call an active rest. Now, explain that. She's going to go from this.
Right.
You're going to have her switch over to doing what you call the active rest.
Yeah,
now, what is that?
2 great exercises. Here's the deal. The definition, we're going to get on our back, Krista. The definition of core, there's 29 muscles in the hip complex area that's responsible for core stability. So what we're doing right now is stabilizing and strengthening the trunk muscles. So the first thing we're going to do is a ball bridge. My recommendation is to keep the ball somewhere between the calf and the heel.
Okay.
Okay, here's your base of support right here, the arms, shoulder blade, head complex. You're going to lift the hips.
Okay.
What she's doing now is drawing the belly button away from the spine to activate the trunk musculature.
Right.
Tightening the glutes.
Tightening the butt, the bottom half.
And it's a static hold. That's it.
That's all. That's part of the active rest.
Right, because all the muscles in her low back and in her glutes, everything is being activated in this position.
Now we're against the clock now. Now she's going to go from doing that lunge, the squat, the lateral tube walk, we'll go down into that active rest.
Exactly.
And then what do we do?
Opposing muscle groups. You work one, you work the other. Now she's in the plank. It's the same thing, the reverse order. So think about it. If you do a crunch mechanism, you want to do an extension mechanism.
Okay.
Extension and flexion. So she's
what is
doing
she
both.
into now? This is the plank.
This is the plank, which has the same definition of the ball bridge, only the opposite musculature.
All right.
Okay, it's the same exact thing, making sure it's perfect spinal alignment. If someone does this and feels it in the low back, shorten the lever arm, just drop the knees.
Just drop the knees, we feel in the back.
And Desiree, just hold these for about 15, 20 seconds, as long as you can.
Now, we should note very quickly before we wrap things up here that all this is part of a lifestyle training. All this fitness that we're doing in Nuke 25, you've got to incorporate it quickly with what?
Right, well, proper cardio conditioning. You want to do that at least 30 minutes a day. The strength training, target training component, that's for the muscle density to get your body harder.
And the other one?
And it's a lifestyle change. You really have to change your eating patterns.
Hey, listen, we're doing Fitness Friday every week here. You know what to do. You can log on for more on his fitness tips in Nuke 25 by going to our website, WTNH.com. We're going to send it right back to you, Darren and Sonia.
All right, Des, thanks. You got all that?
I'm going to grab a donut. You want one?
Yep, sign me up.